Hey guys, Dustin with Top Deck here, and today we're going to be doing a Thunder Dragon deck profile. Now, this deck did lose a lot of power, losing Colossus. However, we did just get some new support, and I think he works great in the deck. And, the ban list is right around the corner now. So if we do see Colossus come back to 1 at least, this deck is going to be extremely competitive. I think it does great going first and second right now, even without Colossus. And then if it does come back, then this deck is definitely going to be up there in the top tier again. But without further ado, guys, let's get in that deck profile and let me know what you think. Okay, so I'm going to go through the Thunder Dragon monsters pretty quickly because I'm sure everybody knows what they do by now. So we're still playing 3 of the OG Thunder Dragon. That's definitely a must, especially in a Titan build now, because he's great. He's an automatic, 2 pops right with Titan, so he's really nice to go into. We're also playing Dark still at 3. And then as well as Thunder Dragon Roar. And then I'm also playing Hawk still at 3. He would be the only one that I would drop down to 2 possibly, but right now in this build I'm still keeping him at 3. And then playing 3 Thunder Dragon Matrix. He's crucial too as well with the Titan, so hardly ever use him for the normal summon. We try not to do that, but you're definitely keeping 3 in here for the pop effect for Titan. Now I only play 1 duo, and then for the new one I'm playing 2 Thunder Dragon Lord. Now I think the Thunder Dragon Lord, I can't believe they only made him a common, because I think his effect is great as long as you use the Thunder Dragon effect in hand. You can banish one on the field or your hand, and then you get to special summon him. He gets a non-targeting effect, which you get to choose one of your Thunder Dragon monsters, which is really nice, and then you can send from the deck. And he's a 3,000 attack. He's pretty big, and so I don't understand why they made a common, and I don't understand when some people are saying, the card's bad, and without Colossus. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I think if you're measuring him up to Colossus, he's not that good, but if you don't compare him to Colossus, I think the card is very good and you'd still be playing him. So I think he's a good 2 of in the deck right now. But that's it for the Thunder Dragon lineup here. So we'll go on to the normal summon of the deck. I'm only playing 1, besides the Matrix, which I don't really count as 1. But I choose to play Aloof Lupine over Batteryman Solar. For the simple fact that I play Allure of Darkness in here, for 1, and he can be used as a target. And 2, I think he gets plays going better, and he can help with dodging some hand traps. You can chain block with his effects, so it's really nice. So if you want one of your crucial Thunder Dragon monsters to go through, you can always chain block with him. So I like that, and with so many hand traps in the format right now, everybody's playing Ash and everything. So we just want to be able to dodge as much as possible. So that's why I'm choosing to play Aloof over Batteryman Solar. Now, Thunder Dragon Colossus does come back. I think I may swap that out. But for now, we're playing 3 Aloof. Now, the only actual hand trap that I play in here is Dimension Shifter. Now, I think if your deck can get away with playing this, and not only can we get away with playing it, but we also benefit off of it, I think you should play this card. And it's a dark, which is nice for Allure of Darkness, and it can shut down your opponent's turn completely. Like, some decks can't even play on this card, so it's a good, in my personal opinion, I think this is a great hand trap. And it can help us get our play started too as well. So I think Dimension Shifter in the build is very strong. Now we are playing Levianeer. I mean, he's good in it because he can banish lights and darks, to get out, and any of the effects that he runs with are great. But if you're going second, popping the cards on your opponent's field is just really nice. So that's more the one I kind of built this going around, is to go into that effect. So I definitely would play him. You can choose to play him at 2 if you'd like, but in my build I just only had the room for 1. Now into some of the extenders, I do play some dangers here. I play 1 Nessie, 1 Snake, and then 1 Jack. I didn't want to clog it down too much with this. I think these 3 are the best ones right now. And Moth kind of helps your opponent, so I chose to go with these ones. I did almost think about playing Bigfoot because he's another level 8, and we can go into a lot of level 8s in this one. So, but for right now, I'm just doing this for a little additional draw power on top of Allure of Darkness, and to help get some bodies on board to get your plays going. Now that's it for the monster lineup. We'll go into some of the spells. Like I was saying, for some draw power, we are going to be playing 3 Allure of Darkness. I mean, this is like the best draw card you could have in this deck, honestly. So you definitely want to be playing 3 of them, and then for a little bit more additional draw power, we do play 1 Upstart. Because we want to be searching through our deck as much as possible and drawing through it. So that's what, because sometimes you have a consistency issue where you just can't get the effects off in your hand or anything like that. So we just want to draw through to get as many pieces as we need. So I would definitely be playing as much draw power as possible. For some of the 1-ups here, we do play 1 Gold Sark. I mean, it's a 1-card combo, really. It's really nice to get your stuff going. And then we do play 1 Foolish Burial, just to dump any of your monsters to the graveyard. So those are pretty good 2 1-ups there. So I would definitely be playing 1 of each of those. Now, since we're playing focus right around Titan, we are playing 3 Thunder Dragon Fusion. Definitely have to play this card at 3. We want to be seeing it as much as possible. That's pretty much you want to see this in your opening hand. You want to get into your Titans, and that's basically what this deck revolves around, is Titan Turbo. So definitely got to be playing 3 of those. Another little tech that I thought was kind of cool in here was Fusion Gate. Now, Fusion Gate has got a couple different purposes. I mean, it banishes, just put out a fusion monster, which is really strong for our, Thunder Dragon monsters, and it can get you out your Titans. So I think that's extremely strong. I thought it was a neat effect. I did pick this up on somebody else's build. I seen put that in there, and I thought that was a neat tech, and I messed around with it myself. I think I really think it's a solid move. So I would definitely encourage checking that out, because this can definitely help unbrick some hands, to just banish right away, because it's hand or field, which is nice. And then for the last of the cards, guys, I still play Instant Fusion. It sucks this card went to 1, but I still think it's good in this deck. I am only running, 1 of the targets there, but still, I think it's a good play. I would definitely keep it as a 1-of. Hopefully they bring that card back to 2 or something, because I don't think dropping all the way down to 1 was really necessary. I mean, I get why they touched the card, but I think they could have brought it down to 2 first and see how things went. But hopefully we may see that come back up. So that's it for the main deck, guys. It's a clean 40. Let's get on to that extra deck. I choose to put Titan at 3. I have seen builds go with 2 because you can get it back, but I choose just to have 3 in there. So I'm trying to pump him out as much as possible. So you have room in the extra deck to play 3, really. So you might as well. So definitely 3 Thunder Dragon Titans. I do play the 1 Twin-Headed. He does come up you know, and he's a big body, so you know he's not bad to play. He really isn't. And like I said, he does come up, you know, maybe where you only have two and you need something to go into. So he's definitely nice, and you can, you know, you can banish him to help get out your Titan. So um, and we do play the one Kaminari attack to help you get into Titan as well. You know, if you want to banish him off your instant fusion. Um, and then as far as another target, I do play Thousand Eyes. So he's more for going second. If I'm going first, you know, I may swap him out or just side him out, you know, just to help protect with the, you know, protecting against hand traps and stuff like that, going with Millennium Eyes. But, you know, if I'm going second, he's nice to have in the deck, so. Now that is it for the fusions. We'll go into some of the links here, guys. Definitely going to be playing Predaplant. I mean, he's key, gets to your Thunder Dragon fusion. You know, he's real nice, so definitely got to be playing him at 1 at least. Now for some other twos, I choose IP Masquerena. I think this card is just a great level 2 to be able to go into. Playing on your opponent's turn is definitely very strong, so definitely consider playing 1 IP. Also play Union Carrier. I don't play the Buster Swordlock in this deck. This is just to help maybe get out some of your, you know, if you need to get a Thunder Dragon monster to the graveyard and hook it to something, you know, you can go into plays like that. But you can play this Swordlock. It works really great in this deck, actually. You know, just going into Union Carrier is extremely easy, and it's a dragon card itself, so it's really nice. So you can play it in there. I'm kind of against that card. I think it's unhealthy for the game, but you know, if you want your deck to be stronger, definitely play the card because it fits in the deck really well. So but 1 carrier. Now for link 3, I play Unicorn. You know, if you come out of IP into this to bounce a card or anything like that, just, you know, a nice play to use. So 1 Unicorn. Now to some of the level 4s. I do play Saryuja. The draw power is really nice, and you can special summon from hand. Honestly, I will be playing Access Code Talker once I do get it. I just haven't been able to pick up a copy yet. It's kind of pricey right now. I'm kind of seeing if it'll drop. I've been starting to see that whole set start to drop a little bit, so I'm kind of waiting on it. So, and he's probably the one that I'll take out for it. But I don't know. We'll see. It's a toss-up between 3 of the cards there. I am playing Unchained Abomination. He's like additional pops with Titan, which is really nice. And then also play Borosword, you know, just to help clean up some games for OTKs. Like I said, one of these 3 cards I would be taking out for Access Code Talker. It'd probably be Saryuja, you know, or Unchained Abomination. I think I'll still keep Borosword in here, but I don't know, we'll see. But I think Access Code Talker, I mean, it works well in so many decks right now, but I think it would be pretty decent in this one as well. Now just for some of the rank 8s, you know, going for your turn 1, you know, playing him to help with spell negation. You know, I mean, he has a decent, you know, other effect there, and he's a 3000 body, which is nice. But I am playing number 23 Lancelot, because he's more of an Omni Negate. He's not as strong as this one, but sometimes he's nicer to go into, you know, because he can negate more than just spells. So that's why I keep him in here, and I almost prefer to go into him over Hope Harbinger. So that's why I keep him in there, because I think it's important to be able to have up an Omni Negate, you know, just to stock cards like Lightning Storm and you know, any of those board clearing cards. So this just kind of helps you get around that stuff. But that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you think. I was gonna wait on putting this profile out because literally it's June 1st, and I thought the ban list would be out by now. But just to see if Colossus came back, because if it did, I'm gonna change the build around a little bit. So, um, but if it does, I will put out an updated deck profile on this one. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. Um, my next round of deck profiles are gonna be I'm doing more of a I'm gonna be doing like the Dark Magician and the Fusion Blue Eyes build, and I think I'm gonna put out my updated Blue Eyes Chaos Max build as well. So just some more nostalgic decks I haven't gotten around to put on the channel yet. So hope you guys are gonna enjoy those. But uh, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.